Competitions and challenges can give your club a clear purpose and a sense of direction.
STEM competitions over the last 2 or 3 years, we have developed our STEM club to focus on competitions. Nearly all the children, we're a middle school, so all of the children in those pictures are basically 11 or 12-year-old. You also notice that many of them are girls. Out of 33 children we've had international finals, 29 have been girls. We do have boys teams, we have mixed teams, but the girls are really good at this. Absolutely fantastic. Our school had a pretty rough Ofsted over 2 inspections, and the head teacher just loved having some positive stuff coming out to hit the local newspapers and so on. And we're a good school now.
We have First Rugby League Discover, which is for 4 to 6-year-olds. First Rugby League Explore is the one that I manage, and that's for 6 to 9-year-olds. So this is a great activity for children to start thinking about their coding. First Rugby League Explore and Challenge this year, we are going to be running remote festivals and tournaments. So when the children come together to share their learning, it will be done remotely over a remote event hub platform. For all 3 programmes, we have 12 guided sessions to help you through the challenge.
What's it all about? Teams of young people, usually 10 to 12, come together from September when the global challenge is released. Each year it's a theme. So this year was all about being active. Last year was about the built environment. And those teams then come together, usually after school in clubs, but increasingly we're seeing the programme be delivered in curricula, particularly given the mapping to GCSE computer science, the new teacher computing curriculum, GCSE D&T, and other areas of Key Stage 3 and Key Stage 4. And they build, design, strategize with their robots, and they undertake a whole load of community outreach, fundraising, branding, awareness raising, etc., coming together to compete in competitions which take place.
Hopefully I can give you a little sizzle about what Everyone in Schools is, how to get involved, and what it might do for yourself, your school, and your learners. So what is it in a nutshell? Well, it's a competition, a STEM competition, obviously, for students between 9 and 19. It's for teams between 3 to 6 members, so and the idea is that you split out job roles amongst those people in the team, so that you've got a chance, a bit like Ed was saying, of practicing some really sort of specific defined job roles within their time. It can be free to enter. If you begin at entry class, there's no charge to enter the competition at all, and it's just the cost of really getting to one of our events and the consumables that you'd need in school. It's all about building life skills. It's so much more than just making a car and racing it. It's learning what life's going to be like after school and learning how to kind of interact with professionals, businesses, and each other really as more business-like people. And we like to think of it as STEM plus. It's STEM plus a whole load of other stuff around the edges, culminating in some really exciting, proper, real racing at our events.
For those of you who don't know who we are, ESRO UK stands for the European Space Education Resource Office, and we work to help educators and families use space as a context in their teaching. The Mission X Challenge, it's an international education challenge which focuses on fitness and nutrition and encourages students to train like an astronaut. Moon Camp Challenge, which asks students to design their own moon camp settlement using a 3D modelling tool, either Tinkercad or Fusion 360. Climate Detectives Challenge. It's a project for students between 8 and 15 years old, where students are asked to make a difference in understanding and protecting the Earth's climate by observing their local environment and identifying a climate problem that they can investigate. The CanSat competition, which provides students with the opportunity to have practical experience of working on a small-scale space project. A CanSat is a simulation of a real satellite that the students build into the volume and shape of a soft drinks can. That's where it gets its name, CanSat.
We hold around 40 races in the UK, and the reason we hold races is that we are a design, build and race challenge. So we get young people to build cars and race them against other young people in real world events. And obviously that's quite a hook, that's quite exciting, and that's how we inspire people to undertake a technical career in the future. So we hope to run 25 events this year. So we have a Formula Goblin, an 18 Formula Goblin, which is a kit car. Formula 24 and 24 Plus, they are a kit again, or you can build your own one. Our challenges are run in numerous different ways, depending on the school and the resource they have. So we have teams that are run in curriculum, and we have runs that run after school clubs, obviously STEM clubs especially.
What is Coolest Projects? It's a creative technology showcase. The emphasis is very much on participation and innovation. So getting young people to try something new, trying something different. It develops their idea generation, their design skills, coding, and also presentation skills. So the types of projects that can be entered, majority of those tend to be scratch projects, which we, is sort of very understandable. But we also have a category for games, web development, mobile applications, hardware, and advanced programming. So we have some resources to help young people, and to also help parents and teachers who might be supporting young people. What a lot of people will also do is start with an existing project.
So starting with the newest programme, which is for primary schools, the Vex Go challenge is brand new for 2021. It's built around a free classroom curriculum provided by Vex, and all the work is completed in classroom, so there's no need for travel. There are 4 levels to this, which include links to the curriculum materials with challenges based on these as the starting point, but then additional stages developing bespoke physical builds with to complete distinct challenges, coding and time challenges that are ranked regionally but also globally can also be accessed. Moving on to the IQ challenge, it provides a great introduction to competition. A challenge is set in the form of a game, and then students focus on the robot, which they design, build and program to complete the challenges put forward in the game. They're doing this working together with others on the field. They're never competing directly against another team on field, so there's a collaboration element. And they can also bring in other skills focused on broader elements of the challenge that can be judged on. So it's never just about on-field performance. It's also the process and those softer skills that so many programs.
So the Floating Garden Challenge, that is a challenge that gets students to look at the problem faced in Bangladesh. So how can you actually grow crops when your land is flooded? Well, working in small groups, people soon work out that one solution is to build a raft and grow the crops on that. And another challenge is Beat the Flood, where students look at materials and design features needed to build a house that can withstand flooding. Squash Tomato Challenge, this is a real favourite, where pupils actually look at how you can move tomatoes from high up in the mountainside to the market below, and they end up developing some kind of like pulley system for that.
Thank you again to all our amazing speakers. Quite overwhelmed with the amazing competitions and challenges that are out there. There's been really great insights from our participants as well, so thank you.